Hello, and welcome to another battle report. Today we're bringing you the promised reverse fixture of Easterlings versus Gondor. You might remember the last battle where Easterlings reigned supreme. This time Ross will take control of the Easterlings and I will take control of the pitiful Gondorians. See if we can enact our own strategy for greater success, or folly. Let us introduce you to the armies. This is my warband of a captain armed with shield, and he leads 12 warriors minister, 4 with bow, 6 with blade and shield, and 2 with spear and shield. And here is Faramir's warband, who leads 8 men with spear and shield and 4 with bow.
Okay, and here's the Easterling army for today, which is the same as we used out last time. So in this one we've got Andor, Lord of Blades. He has 6 bowmen and 6 with the shield and pike. And then moving across here, we have a captain in the middle, and he has 2 pike. And there are 6, 7, 8 with the shield and blade, as many as 8. And another 2 with the bow there as well. That is the Easterling army for today. Hello! And welcome back to the board after deployment. Matthew, what have you been doing?
Well, I set my mouth in a big lump behind this wall between the rock. Not a rock and a hard place, but a rock and opportunity, my friends. Opportunity. And yourself?
I took up residence at the wall. Initially, I won the roll-off, chose deploy first, and here I am. And I just extended the line, didn't really know what was going to go on, so we've set up an opposite defensive position. So it'll be interesting to see if one person moves towards the other or whether a shootout will occur. Let us roll for priority for turn 1. I've got a 1 and 2, so it goes to the Gondorians.
Welcome back, guys. That's the end of turn 1. The shooting has been done. Both forces lost a man. It was this guy, in fact, that killed this one here. And then they shot back and killed him. They shot at them but didn't hit, and they shot at them but didn't kill.
Because, yeah, that's how it went down. Should we go into priority for phases?
I will just point out that we've moved bodies of men across.
Oh yeah, we just shifted.
This is a response force, I've been calling it.
Yes. So we're going to priority. A 6 was achieved before you knocked it onto a 4. So priority goes to the Easterlings. And welcome back to the board after the movement and shooting of turn 2. This is how it looks. As you can see, my archers have remained the main occupants of that wall. And the line has just shifted into the small gap here. Matthew, what have you done?
Faramir has come out from hiding, and he is leading a band of 5 brave warriors with men in tow. Mm-hmm. And the captain is leading a secondary force around the other side of this triangle rock. And no doubt battle will take place momentarily.
Indeed it will. So shall we see who the gods favour for a roll for priority for turn 3? A 1.
A 2.
The gods come down the side. Gondorians of the gods.
Welcome back, viewers. This is the end of the movement and the shooting phase. No deaths were dealt from range.
They were not.
The battle lines have joined. So it's looking, well, it should be very even, though. I think more Ross's men are engaged presently.
I think I managed to outnumber you in a lot of places, actually.
Yeah, so I've got a lot of mine still bringing up the rear.
There, yeah.
We've got Faramir in the centre there, and we've got Amdur and Eastling heavy left flank for Ross. So we'll see what happens in a few minutes.
Okay guys, welcome back. So I've decided to call a heroic combat with Andor, Lord of Blades. He's only fighting a single guy down here. Matthew, what are you electing to do?
I'm going to shield with my men.
Okay. We've got a 5.
I've got a 5 also.
So Andor takes it on the fight value.
You don't.
Is he? I'd argue he is trapped in there.
I would say he's trapped in there, Ross.
Okay. What does Andor require to kill him, Matthew?
He requires a 5. Will we roll? Because we're trapped.
Trapped. We got it. We got it on the trap. Okay.
He comes out. Because he's dead now.
He does. Now, where do I want to move on to? I'm going to take this decision off camera and I'll show you where he's moved on to. Okay, welcome back. So all I've done is move Andor from his position there, round the side and into these two chaps here. So we're going to carry on with the rest of the combats, and we'll come back to you once we've done. Okay, welcome back. You now joined us for the main round captain fights. Where would you like to go?
I think we'll begin with Andor, actually,
Andor?
because I've got 3 men in there. And I
Yeah,
feel,
you have, and I've got 3 attacks as well.
Confident.
I've got a 6.
Well, it wouldn't matter. I've got a cocked dice there, but I'll re-roll in. Not that it matters. There's a 4, so.
4, okay.
And then we'll treat back there.
Okay. I've got a 6 and a 4.
6 is a kill.
Would a 5 be sufficient? He's strength 4.
It would be, yeah.
It would be. I'll use another point of might to kill another one of those bad boys off, I think.
Okie Very effective turn for Rostron alone. He's killed 5 of my men and we're halfway through.
Yes.
Let's move on to, we'll do my spearman against your captain then.
Okay.
I'll be shielding.
A 6 was
I've
achieved.
got 6 also, but it's just not enough.
And another 6.
He's killed. It's very successful.
The left flank is Andor and the captains. This single man here must be quaking up in his boots.
I believe he is more so than just quaking his boots, I think. And I will be fighting ordinarily.
You're doing your captain, yeah?
Here,
so the blue will be the red, sorry, will be fainting, and that will be the swordsman, and the blue will be the 2 supporting pikes. Double 5s.
I've got 3.
It's not enough.
It's not enough, and I'm to the point of thinking I might want to be using both points of might here.
So early on.
I won't though, because I don't think you'll roll enough 6s to kill me.
Okay. Well, 1 was achieved.
1 was achieved. I rolled for my fate. I got 6.
Passed. That's fine. That's fine.
So he remains wound free, but he's not in a happy place, is he?
No, he's not.
Let's
Not
be
in a
honest.
place. I would be happy if I was him.
No. Well then,
So we do Faramir.
and a sporting spear.
I've got a 6.
Got 6 also.
So that will be enough for you. With who though?
Well, with fight carries through.
Oh, it does. You're right. You're right.
It's a good rule, that. Needing 5s with red, 6s with black.
Nothing. Wrong way around.
Oh,
So that's it.
Alas.
So that's the end of the fight phase.
I will use a point of might with Faramir to kill that swordsman actually.
Okay.
Take his 4 to a 5.
Let's remove him.
Thank you.
No worries. Okay, so should we go into priority for the next turn? A 4
3.
and a 3. So priority goes to the Easterlings. Although I suspect Matthew will be calling a heroic move. Welcome back. This is how the board now looks after that movement and shooting phase. I won priority, as you may remember. Matthew, what did you shout?
I shouted, "Heroic move!" from Faramir.
You did.
And he's charged through the centre and rallied his men into the fight.
Yeah. You managed to get pretty much everybody in on this heroic move, didn't you? Apart from the captain, which I got with Andor and the captain there. That was about it. We did a bit of shooting. I managed to kill a gentleman that was on the end there.
You did?
You returned fire and...
I rolled 5 non-4 pluses, if that makes sense.
Yes, not good. So we're going to go into the fight phase, and we'll come back to you and show you the captain fights as and when we do them. Okay, welcome back. So we're going straight into the main captain fight, I would say. Andor and the captain versus the captain of Gondor. We both opted to heroic strike. I struck with my captain, only achieving a 2. Matthew rolled a 6, so he is reigning supreme on the fight values.
Now, originally I was going to shield in this battle, but I'm feeling fighting it now. Now I have the fight superiority.
Okay, would you like to roll, see if you get your 6?
Hey!
Oh, he does. He does. It's not good. So, Andor and the captain will move back.
Who to direct blows against? I think I'll direct blows against Andor.
Okay.
Needing 5s. He's spent 6, isn't he?
Yes. Nothing was achieved. 2 3s.
There we go.
Okay. We might as well just do Faramir whilst we're here. So I've just got 2 pikes. A 6 was achieved.
Oh, double 2.
Double 2.
Faramir
So Faramir moves back.
as disappointing as it was last game.
And a 2 and a 1 was achieved.
At least he can take a wound.
That's true. So we're now going to go into the rest of the fights and we'll sum up for you once we've done it. And welcome back to the post-fight phase. It went very well for the Easterlings. I thought it was going to start off terribly after the captain fights, but alas, we killed quite a few of Matt's men. How do you feel that went?
I thought it went terribly, Ross.
Yeah.
Faramir couldn't even win his fight.
You've got a terrible gap just in here.
Yeah, I was really hoping to gap you up right there, but it didn't happen. And then this was just stalematey and...
Yeah, as you would expect, really.
I mean, it's not looking very good for the Gondorians at the moment, but
You never know.
it's early days.
It is. So, shall we move into priority for the next phase? A 2 and a 5. The priority goes to Gondor.
Welcome back, guys. That's the end of that round of moving and shooting. I've re-engaged. I jumped my archers over the wall and the other 2 round the side here, sacrificing a turn of shooting. I need the bodies in the middle. My captain has been re-engaged by the 2 heroes, which is a shame, but I'll try and hold on to it as best I can. Faramir's going to have another go at the 2 pikes. And I suppose, Ross, what you did was...
Yeah, just moved some spear supports around and did a couple of shots which amounted to nothing.
All right.
So should we go into the combats?
Let's.
And then we'll come back to you with the captain fights. Hello, welcome back. We're going to go straight into the bulk of the captain fights once again. Matthew called a heroic strike. I swiftly countered with my captain, and when I rolled a 6 this time, so I'm on our fight 10.
I'm going to fight 8.
You are. So...
I'll be shielding.
So Andor will be blue,
Mm-hmm.
and the captain will be red. Got a 5.
Got a 4. So you do...
Good enough. And then we'll see. But we're just going to put our strengths onto the Capitano.
You need 6s.
Oh my... Oh!
4
sixes, which will kill your captain.
Kill him right off.
Dear God.
This is
unheard of.
Normally quite a good
He
captain,
is.
but
He never normally dies.
no, this time is
Normally defense 7 is too much to crack.
yes. Alas, not for Andor. Well, who got the killing blow? Andor got 3. Well,
I think it was, yeah.
probably awards him with a point of might then.
Oh yeah, of course. Yes, very good, very good. I did forget about that. Nice to see I'm not being shortchanged by my close friend here.
No, not at all. How could we do that?
Should we do Faramir whilst we're rocking
Yeah,
and
I think
rolling?
we will.
I've got a 6.
5, Faramir, mate. Oh, I'm going to use a point of might.
Okay. How many points has he got left?
None now.
None.
I'm on 0.
Okay. But it might pay off though if you kill both of
Need
these.
a 5. 1. No.
Nothing. 2 and a 1.
Nothing.
So.
Yeah!
He's
Just
got it
pretend,
off
guys.
camera.
Just pretend.
Okay. So we're going to go and do the rest of the battle, and then we'll come back to you and sum up once we've done that.
That's the end of that, guys. Ross, you lost 1.
1?
I lost 2, plus my captain.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bad day for the Gondorians. Are thin on the ground.
Very
Faramir
thin.
went to war with a spoon instead of a sword, apparently.
He's not managed to kill many people at all, has he?
No, he's not, Ross.
Not at all.
This is a priority then, I suppose.
Yes, please. A 2.
5.
Well, you do retain priority,
Okay.
so we'll come back to you once we've all moved.
Welcome back, guys. That's the end of the movement and the shooting phase. Shots were fired, no injuries were sustained. And my strategy revolved very much around Sean Bean's classic line in Troy: "Get the men back into lines!" So Faramir has done exactly that. The bows have joined the combat, and they've formed a shield wall across between the wall and the rock.
And as you can see, my bows have now abandoned the war for the bow superiority and they are heading towards the main lines themselves. So we've got Andor in here against Faramir in the support, but notice the triple stack of pikes there. So if Andor does lose, he will be trapped in there and will take double strikes from Faramir. But anyway, we're going to now go and do the fight phase. We'll come back to you with those all-important captain fights. Hello! So we've done most of the fights. All that remains now are the captain fights. So Matt, which one would you like to do first? You have priority.
I think we'll start with the captain here.
Captain there,
Save the
okay.
big one till last. I'm painted black.
I've got a 6.
I've got 6 also.
He's not got any might left, has he?
No, you would take that though.
Oh yeah, because the fight carries across. Of course it does. Yeah, let's roll to wound. Double six, so he is dead. And that is Gondorians now broken.
It is, I think that is me broken.
But with the new rules, you do get courage of 4.
Onto the
big one. So I've got Andor in there with his 3 attacks, and I've got 2 further attacks with the
painting with that Faramir.
I've got a 6 of Andor.
I've got 6 also with Faramir, but he is higher fight.
Andor is, yeah.
So he wins, which is a crying shame.
So what do we need to wound him? Is it 6 as a cross?
You'll need 5 of Andor.
5 of that? 5 of Andor. So that's 2 wounds. Luckily I can't might anymore,
no,
so...
That's right. Well, I have 2 fate here, so...
Okay, so you want to roll those?
Both fail.
Both fail.
That's him dead then.
Faramir's gone.
I cannot...
Let's hope you're not broken, because they're all going to have to take courage tests themselves now.
I'll tell you what, Ross, I cannot quite believe that.
And Andor is to have a point of might reinstated, please.
Yes, indeed. I was just about to... He's on back to 3 might now. I was just about to say that I was very pleased with the shield wall that was formed, because I didn't lose a single body, and then on camera...
It's now been crushed.
1 being... Faza.
You're now heroless.
I am.
That's it. For the first time in a long time. So let's go in for priority for the next turn. A 3.
A 3.
So it comes back to me for priority.
It does.
So we'll come back to you once we've moved. Hello! Welcome back. We've moved and shot. Matthew, you lost 1 through courage?
I did.
Yeah, 1 ran away through courage. What else did you do?
I moved these bows up here. Not going to be much use shooting over a wall. I just wiggled some supports around.
Yeah, that was all there was to do, really. So we're going to go straight into the combats, and we'll sum that up for you once we've done it. Okay, so I've decided to call it a heroic combat with Andor here. Matthew is subsequently going to shield.
Yes.
I got a 6.
Got 4. So you do win. 4's back.
5 of Andor is enough,
So
yes.
It is enough, actually. You must be right.
Okay, now, we must remember that only those in base contact during the fight are able to move on. So in this instance, Andor's support must remain where he is. Only Andor himself must charge forward. So I'm going to move him on, and then we'll carry on with the fight phase. We'll come back to you with the captain fights. Okay, so Andor has moved into those 2 supports there. He's going to continue his murderous spree across the battlefield. So we'll come back to you when it's his turn to fight again. Welcome back. We're going to go into the captain fights now, as that is all that remains. I would like to go over here and do my captain.
Because I need to get some kills here, I'm going to fight it.
Okay.
3.
I've got a 4.
Oh.
It wasn't high much to beat, but... we got the 6 and the 5 over there, so that's him dead. And then we're going to go straight into Andor, please.
If Andor is successful in killing both of these men, I'll point out that will be the end of the game. And with that in mind, I will be shielding.
A 5 was achieved.
5 also, but Andor is...
It is enough. Right? And here we go. So we've got a 6.
Got 1. He could use 2 points of might here to finish the game.
And I think he will, you know, to make sure victory is assured.
It is over.
That is definitely over, is it?
Let me do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Gondorians remain. I started with 26 men. That's less than 25%.
You are indeed finished.
Finished. Congratulations, Ross.
Thank you very much. So we're going to pack up here, and we're going to come back at you with a post-battle battle report. Hello, and welcome to another post-battle report.
Yes, welcome to the post-battle report.
Yeah.
So that was 350 points of Easterlings versus Minister. If roles reversed.
It was actually the 2nd game of the day as well, wasn't it?
It was, so yeah, we're quite beleaguered after that one, aren't we?
We are.
We'll start you off by saying that last time we played, Ross was the Gondorians and I was the Easterlings. And
you won really easily.
I won very easily, and we were like, this is so strange because they're the same stat lines. But I will point out that, again, like we did last time, the Gondorians are 20 points shy due to the fact that Andor is 100 points, whereas Faramir is only coming in at about, I think, 75 or 80 points.
Something like that, isn't it?
Yeah. And because the warband sizes...
And the models we have available are limiting.
Yeah, it just means that Gondor is basically 20 points short for this game.
But even still, with the same stat lines, strength 3, defense 6, you wouldn't actually expect them to roll over that easily.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. It is very even.
But I think the difference is Andor.
Yeah.
He's
effective.
So good.
Mm.
So good.
Mm.
He's a better fight value than all the Gondorian heroes.
Yeah. The end of the game with 5 points of might being used in the end, didn't he?
Yeah.
which is pretty exceptional. It's Aragon level stuff.
That is. Yeah, it's really good.
Yes.
So I don't think I'd have played it any differently in your position.
No, and I don't think I would have been yours either.
I think you learnt from my mistake last time was when I split my force and you fought basically 2 warbands separately, didn't you?
I did.
You didn't do that this time.
No, I tried to keep them together. I reckon I probably could have kept them better together, like when I did the get the men back into lines scene.
No.
If I'd done that throughout the battle.
Yeah.
Because you ended up being able to get both your heroes on one of my flanks, and basically you chewed through about 5 or 6 men.
Yeah, that first combat round on that left flank was devastating.
Yeah.
You got hammered.
And Faramir apparently needs more support than he's getting.
Yeah.
Which is a shame. I've just been using Glorfin WC, and difference is quite amazing. Yeah, if I could do it differently, I think I would have not sent that force around the side of the rock and kept them with the main body. I've just been slower with the engagement, really.
And also, I think you saw yourself off a little bit in the sense that, remember, in the first sort of couple of rounds, you had that, like, curved line, and you ended up not being able to move some of your guys back and being trapped against the guys who were sort of guarding around me coming round your right flank.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Which was interesting, but...
Basically, the way this game goes when you play forces of equal abilities is a couple of rounds of shooting, and then eventually the lines get involved, and it's who can roll highest, or who can use their heroes most effectively. In this case, yourself.
Yeah, indeed.
Like last time.
Indeed. Yeah.
Yeah.
But alas, so that's 2 wins out of 2 to the Easterlings.
It is. Yeah. Are they better? Ours is better. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But we had a little pre-post-battle report chat just now, didn't we?
We did.
About potential why Gondorian are faltering, because it comes to there's none of that mid-range hero, whereas Easton's got Ander, which is 100 points, but he's more like a higher valued hero. We just had a quick look through the book, and we noticed that if you take Beregond and Madril, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Boromir in a 500 point game, that would allow you to take 30 units, and in that you've got 2 heroes with a bow, one of which is an elven bow, and a huge heavy hitting hero.
Yeah, Boromir's good.
And that's 8 points of might, and that's 30. It would be up to about 30 to 36 men. Obviously, if you wanted to stick some knights in there, if you wanted to stick some guards of Fountain Court, you'd have slightly less. But basic warriors, you could have up to 36.
But that does raise a question, because that's obviously in a 500 point battle. Is Gondor unplayable at lower points? You just can't get the hard hitting heroes in there.
Yeah,
At 300 points, you wouldn't be taking Boromir, would you?
No, I mean if we had a Madril or a Beregond available to us, we may have perhaps taken them, both of them, got rid of the captain, and then you would have had an extra. You could have taken the extra 3 men that you missed out on. So you had 1 big warband with Faramir and then 2 small warbands. So it is. They could do.
Yeah,
you just need those named low key captains, really.
Yeah. Or maybe that's where the investment will be in the future.
Yeah, perhaps.
Okay.
Man of the match for you, Ross?
Man of the match, Sandor, isn't it?
It's got to be.
It's got to be.
You did great.
For you? Do you even have one?
Probably not, actually, because I don't think Faramir killed anyone. Maybe one person.
I think your captain was quite heroic in the sense that, he didn't really have anywhere else to charge into, did he? So
yeah, and I can't think of a specific soldier in my army, unnamed, that did a particularly good job. So maybe my captain, just for his ability to hold up the heroes for a couple of turns.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a sacrificial
lamb.
Yeah. And that really brings us to the end.
Yeah, it does. So it's just time for the hearty handshake.
Hearty handshake, yeah. So
congratulations
congratulations
very much.